Hey guys, I'm cmasupra and welcome to another War Thunder realistic battle, or rather two realistic battles, because that's how many are in this video. This video is going to be about the hardest day event, which is Germans versus the British. The Germans are attacking with a bunch of AI HE-111s as well as potentially player HE-111s, and it's up to the Germans to defend the HE-111s while the British defend their homeland of England from the HE-111s. So, in this video, I have two games, like I said. One is going to be as the British, and one is going to be as the Germans. Both will be a victory, showing you guys how to win as each country, and both were pretty good games that I decided to show you guys. I played a whole bunch of games when this event was available back a while ago, I don't know, a week or more. And these were two games that I picked out that were just really good and worth showing you guys, so here we go. So, this first game is as the British, and I'm flying the Hurricane Mark II. Now, the Spitfire Mark I, and I believe also the Spitfire Mark II-A, are both available in this event to fly as the British, but I figured that the Hurricane Mark II would be much better for killing these HE-111s because it has rockets, and it's the one and only plane allowed in this event that gets rockets, so let's see how I can do with these rockets. They're great for killing bombers. Well, that sucked. I missed my first volley there, but oh well, at least I still have two more volleys. Now, the Germans do start off with 14 HE-111s, and they come in two separate waves. There's the first wave of 7 and the second wave of 7. This right here is the first wave, obviously, because we reached it first. There we go, those rockets exploded. Very satisfying. And, okay, my friendly missed. Let's rocket this guy. I was being very cautious there. I did not want to rocket my teammate. That would have been really embarrassing. Caution is advisable when you're flying planes and shooting at people, right? So anyways, I've used all three pairs of my rocket to get 6 rockets to fire at a time, so they're all gone, and now I am down to machine guns, and this plane oh my god, what did that HE-111 just do? Okay, I don't know, but at least I critted him. He'll be going down eventually here, and it's actually kind of funny how he ends up crashing later on in the video. I will show you. But now I have machine guns. I'm down to machine guns, and the Hurricane Mark II has 12 7.7mm machine guns. They have tons of ammo, and there are 12 machine guns, but these are really, really tiny. They're 7.7. That's what you fire out of a rifle. If you've ever fired a rifle, that's the exact round you're firing out of this thing, although it's machine guns, and you have 12 of them. But they're still really tiny, they don't do much damage, especially not to HE-111s. HE-111s are actually pretty durable, as you can see right here, especially when they're the AI ones, because AI ones are able to stay alive a lot longer. So anyways, I'm out of ammo now, and I can't kill any more HE-111s. You can see all the enemy players are behind us. I'm going to go back to base now, by the way, because I am out of ammo, and it's really good to rearm before attacking the second wave of HE-111s. But as I was saying, you can see all the enemy players are behind us. The enemy players spawn in between the first wave and the second wave of HE-111s, and in this particular game, for whatever reason, they didn't really seem to want to attack us when we attacked the first wave of HE-111s. I don't know what they were thinking, but they decided not to attack us, so yay, that works for me. I mean, I guess some of them did attack. We have lost some players this game, but not very many of them attacked. You can see a lot of them are back there protecting the second wave of bombers. So, because I'm out of ammo, like I said, I'm going back to base, and this is actually kind of a scary part of the mission when you're playing as the British. The scary part of it is that if an enemy follows you, you have to rely on either base AAA or your teammates to kill them if you don't have ammo, like I never do when I'm playing this mission. I always empty my machine guns before I go back to base. You have the option of not emptying your machine guns, obviously, and just using rockets or using rockets and some of your ammo, but you want to kill as many HE-111s as possible because it doesn't take too many to actually kill the base that you see in front of you over there. It takes maybe 7 or so half of them. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe about that many. You'll see that the enemies had 3 bombers left, and they destroyed about half of our base, but also one of the bombers was an AI later in this particular game, the first game of the video. So, I don't really know how many it exactly takes, but maybe about 7 is how many it takes, so you want to make sure you kill at least 7 of the 14. So anyways, I'm going back to base now. There's nothing that's really going to happen as I am going back to base, so let's go ahead and skip forward to the funny moment where that HE-111 that I critted earlier, the one that did almost a backflip for whatever reason, because my teammate crashed into him, I think, but I've never seen an HE-111 do that before. But the way he died was kind of funny, so let's go skip forward to that. So here I am taking off, and you can see that HE-111 in front of me that I have selected. That is the one that I critted earlier, and here he goes. He is about to die in the water, I'm pretty sure is where he died. And there we go, he is now dead. Now, the reason this is funny, or strange or something, is as you can see, the rest of the HE-111 group is way back there, 15 kilometers away. How on earth did this guy reach our base this quickly because he was critted? I mean, was it the fact that my teammate crashed into him that made him faster? Was it the fact that I critted him that made him faster? I don't know. He also wasn't up here because he was part of the first wave. The first wave was not 15 kilometers ahead of the second wave. The first wave would not have reached our base yet. They would have been reaching pretty soon, but not quite yet at this point, so I don't know how he got so far forward, but he somehow got far forward, so go figure, I don't understand it. But anyways, as you can see, I have taken off now, and let's go ahead and skip forward to the part where I'm actually closer and not 10 kilometers away from these HE-111s. And now I am much closer, as you can see, 3.5 kilometers away. So this is the second wave of HE-111s, and there are currently 5 remaining. Now, one way that we can win this game is by destroying all of the HE-111s, and the other way we can win is by just simply destroying enough of them that our base doesn't get destroyed. But then at the same time, if we do that, it actually takes a while to win, and we have to survive against all the enemy fighters for a while, so I'd rather destroy all the HE-111s, and so that's what I try to do. Here comes some more rockets. Oh, I barely made those, but that is still very satisfying when you hit an enemy with rockets. So satisfying, even if it is an AI. Now there is actually a player HE-111 here, Flexi, in his HE-111. There's a Spitfire behind him, and I'm going to shoot at him to try and kill his gunners. My teammate sets him on fire, and I figure, okay, he's done. I'm not going to waste my ammo on him, and I'm not going to try and take my teammate's kill. That would just be rude. So let's go over to another AI HE-111 and see how we do. I got that one's gunner. The other one's gunner above me is firing at me, because they have both a lower gunner and a higher gunner. Ooh, those rockets are so satisfying. Can I rocket this guy too? That would be nice. I need to kill his gunners, come on. Oh, I missed the rockets, darn. Okay, well, at least there goes one gunner, that's the top gunner. His underside gunner is still alive, though. I guess that'd be his belly gunner. Whatever it's called, it's still alive, and it's still able to shoot at me, as you will see pretty soon here. Yep, there we go, getting shot at. I either need to kill it, or I need to stay above this guy, one of the two, rather, and as you can see, I managed to kill it from above somehow, and now I'm just sitting behind this HE-111. He has no way to shoot at me. I'm just gonna sit behind him and shoot at him, and hopefully I can kill this guy before he drops his bombs. He is over our base. I critted him. Maybe he won't drop his bombs now that I critted him, I don't know, but regardless, I'm out of ammo, I'm getting shot at by something, and apparently the player HE-111 is still alive. The fire did not actually kill him, and I am being chased by a BF-109E3 here. I am out of ammo, so my only option is to fly defensively. I can outturn the 109E3 easily, but I mess up here, I'm too damaged, can't recover, and I crash. I was flying defensively with my keyboard, and I think I accidentally pressed A or D when I meant to press the other one, A or D, and so I went into the ground and because I rolled the wrong way. Oh well, it's actually kind of a good thing that I rolled the wrong way, because you're about to see an awesome moment that was a huge anticlimactic moment, I guess. It's awesome and anticlimactic at the same time. So I'm watching RB26 head here. He's shooting at a BF-110. BF-110s are quite durable and actually pretty good. That's actually the plane I will be flying as the Germans in the German game in this video rather. Hey, there's a BF-109E3 as well. Maybe he can kill the 109, because 109s are much easier to kill than BF-110s, that is for sure. You can see our base is at half health. I think there were only 3 bombers left. It looks like this guy's out of ammo. Watch this. Oh, he deserved the kill on that 109. Wow. That was the awesome and anticlimactic moment that I was talking about. I told him, nice try. It looked fine on my screen. You were right on top of him. There goes his tail. But he was right on top of the enemy. He deserved the kill, but I'm pretty sure what happened there is that if you're a certain altitude over the airfield, you cannot be rammed, because as far as the game's concerned, you're on the airfield, and anybody on the airfield, you can, like, drive right through each other, as you know, during takeoffs, and that's probably exactly what happened. The game thought that the enemy was on our airfield. I don't know why that happens, but, well, I mean, I do know why it happens, but it's kind of crazy, and that was so anticlimactic, but awesome at the same time. So as you saw, our base was at half health, and the enemies really only had 3 bombers left, plus the 1 player bomber, the HE-111 that survived the fire. So essentially 4 enemies bombed our base, 3 AIs, 1 player, and as you saw, our base was still at half health, so maybe it takes about 7 HE-111s to kill the base, I'm not really sure. But we ended up winning, as you can see. The goal that we completed was to protect our base. We didn't destroy all the enemy bombers, but we did protect our base, and that is enough to win the game. So now let's go on to the second game I want to show you in this video, which is this event, but as the Germans. And here we are in a game as the Germans. Now in this game, I decided to fly out the Bf-110C4, but there are some other options that you can fly as the Germans as well. You can fly out the Bf-109 E1 or E3 if you want to fly fighter planes, or you can fly out the Bf-110 if you want a heavy fighter, I suppose is what it would be. You also have the option of flying out an HE-111 if you want to help out the AIs in bombing the enemy base, although I really don't recommend it in realistic battles, maybe in simulator. Ooh, I'm burping. Because in realistic battles, you get a nice big target above your head saying, hey, I'm not an AI bomber, come attack me. Well, in simulator battles, nobody knows which one's an AI and which one's a player, because you don't have name tags. So, it's an option, but I don't recommend it in realistic. I decided to fly out the Bf-110 because it has a bunch of ammo, a ton of ammo in the cannons, 360 rounds as you can see, and I believe it has 2 MGFF cannons. So, plenty of ammo, unlike the Bf-109 E3. I also brought along a 500 kilogram bomb to help bomb the enemy base. It doesn't really do much, but I figure every little bit helps, right? So here you can see I'm targeting a Hurricane Mark II, and this is because Hurricanes, like you saw in the previous video, or previous game in this video rather, Hurricanes can rocket the bombers, and I do not want that to happen. I want to kill them before they can use their rockets. Or, if I can't do that, I can at least kill them so they can't make it back to base and get more rockets. So, Hurricanes are my primary target. I'm pretty much just ignoring all the Spitfires and going for Hurricane Mark IIs because they're the ones carrying rockets that'll kill our bombers. As you saw in the previous game, you saw that the machine guns on the Hurricane don't really do much to the HE-111s, and the Spitfires really don't even do much to the HE-111s at all because they only have 8 machine guns instead of 12. Like the Hurricane Mark II has, so they're just really not a threat to the bombers, and the objective here is to save the bombers, not to kill all the enemy fighters, so best option is to go for the Hurricane Mark IIs. Now I am diving down here on this Hurricane Mark II, and it's not the smartest thing to do when you're playing as the Germans. I mean, you do want to kill the Hurricanes, but you don't want to end up extremely low where you can't protect the bombers at the same time. So you gotta kind of mix the two, and I decided to climb down until I got a tail, which as you can see I do have a tail. Luckily the Bf-110 is very durable, and so I should be just fine here. It's also faster than a Hurricane Mark II. Hurricane Mark IIs are actually kind of slow. Spitfires are much faster. So this guy's not catching me. I'm running away. It is excellent. So who should I go for next? This guy's no longer shooting at me. He broke off as you saw. Maybe I should just go for him because he was in a Hurricane. It'd be nice to kill all the Hurricanes because Spitfires are not going to go killing the second wave of bombers, and if Spitfires can't kill them, then Spitfires are going to go for us, and we can handle Spitfires, I would hope, especially if we get into the bomber pack where the bombers can use their gunners to help us out. Alrighty. Come here, Hurricane. Although, were you just critted by my teammate? You may have been. Yeah, you're going down. Okay, come here, other Hurricane. I will catch you because I'm in a faster plane. Now I should mention that the Germans get fewer planes because they get the bombers, as well as the fact that they get slightly better planes. I would say the 109s and the Bf-110 are both better than the Hurricanes and Spitfire Mark 1s. It's not really worth, I don't know what I was going to say there. But the Germans get the better planes, so they get fewer planes, as well as the fact that they get bombers, so they get fewer planes for that reason as well. I'm trying to kill this Hurricane. A Hurricane will outturn you any day, every day when you're flying a Bf-110. So I'm not turning with them, but I am using my energy just the way you're supposed to. Oh, this could be a great shot, except that he turned on me. This guy knows what he's doing. Oh boy. He's gonna be a tough one to kill. I'm eventually gonna kill him because I do have the energy advantage as long as I don't do anything stupid. But it's just a matter of time. I gotta hurry up and do it before he gets back to his base. Maybe here we go. At least if nothing else, I'm at least stalling him from going back to his base. Every turn he makes is time he's wasting not going back to his base and getting more rockets, right? So if nothing else, I'm at least delaying his rockets. There's a Spitfire, or no, rather a Hurricane coming down on my teammate there. I really need to kill these guys. Come here, Kodo. Time for you to die! No, never mind. I couldn't get shots on him. I do still have that 500 kilogram bomb under me, as you can see. I'm sure that's not doing me any favors. I don't think it really did. I didn't notice that it made this plane perform much worse. I mean, it performed slightly worse. It was noticeable how much worse it performed with the bomb compared to without when I was doing this event. But it wasn't that much worse, and so I figured it was worth bringing. But I do still have it, and it's not doing me any favors in this fight. That Hurricane is going backwards. Alright, let's use my rear gunner. He's within shooting range, so I might as well use him, right? I do only have a top rear gunner though, so I can't shoot down at this guy. Oh well, at least I made him break off of me so he can't shoot at me. I'm getting altitude as well, so I can use my speed advantage against this guy, and hopefully I'll be able to kill him. He is nice and slow, that's for sure. He'll be an easy target if I can get behind him. The trouble is just getting behind him. It is worth noting that we only have 7 bombers left, as you can see in the bottom left corner, so this could be a bad situation. Like I said, you need about 7 bombers, it seems, to completely destroy the enemy base. Alright, rear gunner time once again. Come on. This is such a hard angle to shoot at. Like, how do you get a rear gunner to shoot at this angle? I'm struggling to do it, and I just give up here. Like, screw it. I need to work on piloting my plane more than shooting with my rear gunner. We are almost at the enemy base. If a AAA at the enemy base is actually not that strong in this event because all the planes are low tier, and when you're playing a low tier game, the AAA is weaker. So you can actually go to the enemy base and base strafe people, prevent them from repairing or make their repair time really, really long so that they can't use rockets against the second wave of HE-111s. So that's my goal here because I'm already at the enemy base. I'll also kill AAA given the opportunity, but it's not a priority right now. There is a Hurricane here, and you know it would be really nice to get rid of under the belly of my plane? That bomb? Oh yeah, you know what's coming? You know what's coming? You think it's coming? Think again. Oh wait, no. What? Oh, wow, okay, I was wrong. I forgot. Wow. I did bomb him. That was awesome. I thought he was going to teleport right as I placed the bomb, but I did bomb him, and wow, he is permanently dead. He was not going to get repaired there. He saw he left his plane. That was awesome. I was surprised even me, even though this was a game that I played, and I even watched it before starting the commentary. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was going to teleport. Maybe I have a different game on my mind. So as you can see, I have done a little bit of damage to the enemy base. That bomb didn't do much, but every little bit counts. So, yay, I have helped damage the enemy base, and I killed an enemy fighter in the process. That works. Alright, I gotta kill some more Hurricanes. Hurricanes are still the biggest threats because we still have 6 bombers remaining. I do not want them using rockets on our bombers. Is this guy going to give me a nice, easy shot? Oh, no, he knows better. Alright, well there's a Spitfire chasing my BF-109 teammate here. Let's go take care of the Spitfire, at least make him turn around if nothing else. Yeah, here we go, he's turning around. Now my teammate can be useful and help delay all the enemies from attacking our bombers. I do fire here, but I miss just because this plane is not maneuverable. It will not change its aim on the fly like that. It's a heavy fighter, not a fighter. So there is that to deal with when you're flying this plane, but I think it's worth flying this plane over the 109s because you can carry the 500-pound or kilogram bomb, and you have tons of ammo in the 2 MGFF cannons. They're just... the amount of ammo you have is amazing. I'm pretty sure the 109E3 can also carry bombs, I should clarify, but I don't know how big they can get. I think they might only get to 250 kilogram, not quite 500. It also starts to perform much worse when you put a bomb on it than this thing does, because this thing's already heavy. An extra 500 kilograms doesn't do much to it. It's kind of like when you're driving a light car. Every single person you add to the car makes the car feel much heavier, but when you're driving a big, heavy SUV, you don't notice how many people are in the car. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Got his elevator. Oh yeah. There we go. That Spitfire's going down eventually. I suffered his elevator? What? I critted his elevator. So he'll eventually be going down, assuming that he's lost elevator control. A Spitfire can fly without elevator control because it has enough lift under its wings, but it's going to have a lot of trouble, especially when somebody's shooting at it. So hopefully it'll go down here. Pretty please, Mr. Spitfire. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Spitfire is down. Kodo's in his Hurricane sitting on the base. He was not able to get more rockets to go attack the HE-111s. So far, so good. Enemy base is at 1/4 health. Not 1/4 health, 1/3 lost health. I don't know why I said 1/4 health. 2/3 health remaining approximately. Maybe even half now? Yeah, it looks like it's even half now because our HE-111s are bombing it. It's almost dead. There are only 2 enemies left. It's Koto in his Hurricane and totally Folked in his Spitfire. I will go head on with you, Hurricane. Oh, you're on the ground. Okay, I will strafe you, Hurricane. I have plenty of ammo to do it with. Oh yeah, there we go. He is permanently dead. He's not even in his plane anymore, and that leaves only 1 player left on the enemy team, totally Folked in his Spitfire. There are also AI Spitfires that are meant to distract us. Remember when the British are going back to base to rearm, but they're not really worth dealing with unless they're attacking your HE-111s. Oh, there we go. Nice kill. Took off his right wing. And that was the last enemy player on their team, so we actually double won this game. We bombed the enemy base and successfully destroyed it, partially due to the fact that I had my 500 kilogram bomb. Yay. And we also killed every person on the enemy team, so we double win here. It was great. This was a great game to show you guys, just because we won using both of the potential methods. So you can win either by destroying the enemy base, or you can win by killing everybody on the enemy team, and we did both. So that was the end of that game. We won, obviously. We also won the British game, like I showed you. Scoreboard screen here, nothing really special to show. Did kill 5 enemy aircraft. I believe that they were all players. I don't think I killed any AIs this game. Got 27,000 lions, very little RP, because I'm researching an ME-262 jet, which is a tier 5 plane. I was just flying this event for the fun of it. Nice low tier fun for a change. I think it's a fun event. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful as far as the event goes. Now you can win more often in this event, whether you're flying as the British or the Germans. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.